So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nouri. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. A probing pass. Foden hurtling down that right flank. Foden crosses it in. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Szoboszlai. And it's Frimpong. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking here to chip it through. Semenyo. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Not the most accurate pass. The pass has gone astray. Oh, that's a key interception. Gakpo is wide and looking to get onto this. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having header! Semenyo, Rodri, Haaland. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Danger averted for now. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Haaland. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? That is ended up in no man's land. Quality ball. Gehi getting this one clear. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Matheus Nunes. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Nunes. He's found a way through. Matheus Nunes crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Pass somewhat off target. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well cleared. No, that's been intercepted. Szoboszlai. Foden. Now it's Foden. Matheus Nunes. Threads one in. Foden. Ball swung in. Alisson claims it. Safe hands. Gravenberg calmly anticipates. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, not quite. And they've got rid. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Gravenberg. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. Ekitike. Foden. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Well, that has not gone well. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Played out to the right. Nice defending, it's got the job done. It's come to nothing. Now it's Semenyo. Cherki. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's whipped it across. Only partially clear. Now it's Semenyo. And he's there to get it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in a great position here. Ekitike! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Number 22.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
No, again there's no way through. Takes a shot! It's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Gakpo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Nice control. Well, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will...
There's the shot! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to play it through. Ekitike. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
This usually is the time teams...
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Van Dijk. Couldn't squeeze it through. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
This is the time you need that pace.
2 added minutes has been
Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's going to go a long way. That's going right the way across. Now it's Foden. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rudiger trying to keep this in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Valverde. Casado. That has been slung wide.
Might want to be careful there.
Ferran Torres has been caught there. It's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Courtois. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres stood his ground strongly. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Asensio has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Vinicius Junior. And here's Yamal. He's found a way through. Yamal. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal is having a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's beaten. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ferran Torres must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And it's Olmo. Eric Garcia. And here's Yamal. And no, he's seen through all of that. That'll be a throw-in. With Rudiger. And it's Valverde. Casado. Dani Olmo. Mendy defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh no, what has happened here? And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. They're back in possession and ready. And he's let fly! Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Martin with the clearance. Tries from a long way out. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. It'll be a throw-in. He is through here. Can he finish? Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Ardakul. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Casado. Dani Olmo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Played out to the right. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Yamal! And that has earned a reprieve. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Bernal. Casado. He's found a way through. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. João Cancelo. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to pass it through. And here's Ferran Torres. And the shot! There's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Rashford. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Brahim Diaz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Nice-looking ball. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be in.
Great chance! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the volley. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Threads one in. Dani Olmo. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Casado engages and forces him off the ball.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's managed to get... Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to count.
And the finish! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Yamal. He has found the... And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response.
He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Chouameni. could be danger here. He goes for a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Brahim Diaz. 5 minutes to add. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played into space. Well, there's the clearance. There's the crossfield ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Rudiger. Oh no, this does not look good. And a chance! Yes, it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
That's the end. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There will be a throw-in. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Valverde! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball's gone out of play. Traumeri. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He has found the way through. Chance for a shot!
Lamine Yamal made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Traumeri, he won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away.
Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Brahim Diaz really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal, Mendy does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. And it
has a shot! Brahim Diaz! That's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that has left him in a heap. Casado takes control of it and he's on the move. That's a sharp pass.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Casado goes looking wide. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's got away. And he's had a hit. In he goes again. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That has ended up in no man's land.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. João Cancelo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries from a long way out. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Good ball, good take. Casado. Dani Olmo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, no joy this time. Vinicius Junior. Shifted it to the flank. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Time and again they are repelled. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control. Yamal gets a foot in here, looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nice touch. No, he refuses to take the bait. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Eric Garcia receives it in a wide position. In towards the back stick. Nice looking ball. Pau Kubasi gets across and deals with it. And here's Ferran Torres. That is good strength. And he's quick to get it clear again. Asensio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. But that has not gone well. Eric Garcia. Not the most accurate pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Could be danger here. Long ball looking to counter. Threads one in. It's played through for him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Driving on and making... He's having a go! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
This is their second corner of the game. Chouameni getting this one clear. Wriggles his way through. Now what about this cross? Tries to get it clear. It's Rashford! Brahim Diaz given the lift of his goal. Casado. And it's Cancelo. Aimed beyond the defence. And they've got a throw. Dani Olmo. Bernal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Comes out and deals with it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lovely feet. Eric Garcia gets into some space.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
The final 5 minutes. That has been slung wide. Pinches it off him. A probing pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Casado. Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal. Eric Garcia providing an outlet on that flank.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So there it is. What struck you most about that? And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Wooler! Superb from Arda Güler! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that's got him off to a flyer.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
El dorsal 15.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super. Takes a shot! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, a delicate chip through. The ball has bounced loose now. Yamal, he shapes to shoot! Now he's got space here. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia is flagged offside. Driving on and making good progress. João Cancelo is there and he can get that clear. Dani Olmo, and it's Arda Güler. Chance! That is decidedly lacking. Bernal. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Eric Garcia. And it's Casado. That has been cut short. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Looking for the run. He's looking wide. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ah, he's given it away, and he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That has been knocked clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Asensio cuts out the pass. Casado could move up a gear here. Now it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Rashford tries to cross. Tries to get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, easy pickings there. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Yamal. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Dani Olmo is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Dani Olmo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Goulet. Crunching tackle, and that's gone loose. Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Bernal.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great chance! And he's heaved it away. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That's tidy. Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ferran Torres, pinches it off him. Brahim Diaz is onto this. That ball looks a good one. João Cancelo. Casado. Eric Garcia. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Casado. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Valverde. He's picked his way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Casado. Probing pass. Oh no, this does not look good. Ferran Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He is through here. Rashford! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Now it's Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, played right into his path. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, He's gone for goal. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Brahim Diaz! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He has a look up. It's Rashford! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And they've got a throw. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's surging through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's a searching pass. But that has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Rashford goes short.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Pete.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Dani Olmo taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Rashford! That was travelling. Valverde. Ambitious ball here. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there.
2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yamal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. That's that. And Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to... Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like...
Ferran Torres! Pass somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Yamal. Pass is just off target. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in...
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pau Kubarsi does really well there. He is strong. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's got the beating of his man. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Danger averted for now. Aim forwards, and he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Yamal proves just a little... Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Quality ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Arda Güler. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's gone for goal. He's got away with one there. Eric Garcia. Aims beyond the defence. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And he has been fouled there. Now, can they get him away? And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Ferran Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Traumeri. And no, that was never going to make it. Casado. Tries to play it through. Rashford gets into some space. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this could be the final action of the first half. Good running, strong and purposeful. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, strongly challenged there. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give a...
Could be danger here! And the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Ferran Torres. Good effort from distance. Rudiger. And he's found a way past. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Asensio gets it clear. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dani Olmo cuts it out. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found a way through. He's got away. Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's bustling through here. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rashford goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's not got that quite right. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Kubasi. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chouameni has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Asensio gets rid without sophistication. He's found some space. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. And here's Rashford. He's found a way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Wriggles his way through. Lovely. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Lamine Yamal clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And he shoots! Eric Garcia, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Short changes him with that pass. Casado.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out to the right. Yamal might just make this. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But that has not gone well. Casado. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. All the way back. Eric Garcia. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, they could be caught out here. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. And he's forced to go back. Yamal. He is through here.
4 minutos de descuento.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Martin cuts out the pass. That's at the end. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against